Welcome everybody to Warwick Valley High School tonight for the Warwick Valley Wildcats versus the Pine Bush Bushmen here on a exciting and pressure-filled Wednesday night of basketball. The Warwick Valley Wildcats enter this game undefeated in section play and only one loss on the season entirely to a non-section opponent, so hopefully they are able to keep their streak alive here against the Bushmen. I am Makai Winfrey, and joining me, as usual, Anthony Mazza. Anthony, a lot of pressure, as I said, already on the line tonight. How do you think these Cats are going to handle it?
Hey, these Cats have been playing unbelievable this season. It's going to be a great game for them. Hey, and I cannot wait to do this game with you, Makai. It's going to be awesome.
The boys this season have been putting on an unbelievable show as they are ranked very well in the section. What are the things they need to do tonight to make sure they come out on top with the victory and to carry momentum?
Of course, Makai, we got our big three tonight. Here we go. The first one, keep players out of the paint. Pine Bush is not going to be easy tonight. They have a lot of tall and strong players. Warwick needs to be able to stand their ground and make sure Pine Bush doesn't get as many layups in the paint as possible. If Warwick can prevent that, this game will be easier for them. My second one, continue to play hard. Warwick has been playing outstanding this year. A good amount has been playing hard whistle to whistle. If Warwick can play hard all four quarters by getting rebounds and playing great defense, they'll be winning this game by a lot. My third one is take time on your shooting. Warwick shooters are lights out from the corner, mid-range, short range, you name it. If Warwick can take their time with their shooting and have a great shooting performance today by taking their time, Pine Bush will have a very hard time keeping up with these guys tonight.
I'd like to key in on one of those things that you said in your big three there, Anthony. Lights out shooting. There's a lot of players that are capable of doing that, but what player in particular might stand out to you tonight?
Of course, Makai. That player to watch today is Jay Costco. He's sophomore, unbelievable passer, unbelievable shooter. Kid's been playing unbelievable this year, and I don't expect him to stop today. He's going to be the player to watch today for sure, Makai.
A second-year varsity starter he is as a sophomore, as Anthony said, which is extremely impressive. The Warwick Valley Wildcats look to move to 9-1, if I'm correct, at the end of the night, hopefully moving Pine Bush down in their rankings and in their final record. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, it'll be Warwick Valley basketball from Warwick Valley High School.
$6.3 million animals enter U.S. animal shelters every year. Each year, approximately 920,000 animals are euthanized. The reason for this is because of overpopulation. Too old and the sick get euthanized to prevent diseases from spreading. But the Warwick Valley Humane Society is here to help them. The society is here to protect all lost and homeless pets safely until being reunited.
Welcome everybody to a late start here of Warwick Valley basketball. They've already gotten underway quicker than we could get ready for. So Warwick currently has the lead already 3-0 over Pine Bush to start us off.
Had a little bit of some technical difficulties, but we're back at it, and this is going to be a very fun game to watch.
Warwick gets a big steal right there. Moanelli drives it down and gets two right there on the layup.
Hey, that's a great steal by Moanelli. That's how you want to start off the game. It's 5-0. Looked like Pine Bush has been a little bit having trouble on offense to pass the ball. Great steals, though, by Warwick. I mean, off to a great start.
Warwick's players playing tough defense right now, not allowing any shots to this point. They're already almost 2 minutes down in this game. Pine Bush shot goes up, and that's the first one through of the night. 2 points right there.
Yeah, so a big thing that we talked about, key play of the game, was protecting the paint, making sure that Warwick plays really good defense, driving for layups, and making sure that they prevent mid-range shots. So if Warwick could just prevent that for this whole entire game, they'll be perfectly fine. That was a great shot though by Pine Bush.
Costco gets fouled. I don't know if there'll be a shooting foul or a foul on him.
Looks like it's going to be a
foul on defense right there. So Costco's going to go to the line.
Player of the game to watch right there. Number 24, Jay Costco.
Oh, no. He's going to inbound it. I thought he was going to go to the line, but he's going to inbound it. And the play is back underway. Shot for two right there. No good. Pine Bush gets the rebound.
That's a good take by Jaden. He's going to try to get that shot again. Hey, way to get back, though, on defense and go play.
He's playing aggressive defense right now, and there's a whistle blowing.
Yeah, that's the way you want to start right there. I mean, unbelievable by Jaden. I mean, it looks like Warwick's playing a little bit of a man because they're staying their guy and they're switching. So if they're trying to play man defense and they're trying to put pressure on Pine Bush, which that's what you want to do, especially in the start of the game.
Moinelli with the ball right now. Passing it around to Siebert. Costco with it to Moinelli again. Now Vreeland drives it closer to the top of the key. And this ball almost lost by Warwick. Costco takes for 2 right there. Rebounded by Vreeland. Gets it out to Rodriguez, who just bounces it off a Pine Bush player to get rebounded by Vreeland again. And the Warwick offense is passing this one around. And because they took a shot, the shot clock has reset, so they have a second here to figure what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, but Kyle, it looks like instead of playing man, it looks like Pine Bush is playing a little bit of a zone because the way they're playing on each side of the court. So it's opposite defenses for both teams so far.
Shot right there, up and bounces off the rim and rebounded by Pine Bush. I think that was attempted by Costco.
I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to take your time, find the open shot. Warwick was doing a very good job by playing defense and not giving them that shot. So Pine Bush is going to have to find more ways to get open.
The Bushmen now really trying to drive it closer to the paint, but they decided to take a 3, rebounded by Pine Bush. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, but Rodriguez is all over him.
Hey, Warwick's playing unbelievable defense.
Huge shot from 3, just misses short of the rim. Costco, big pass up court to Moinelli, swings it out.
Way to pass the ball.
That's another score. Siebert with the 2.
Hey, that's great ball movement. Just like that, Warwick's up by 5. Pine Bush is having a very hard time from guarding this pass. Warwick is moving the ball very significantly, very, very well.
Moinelli playing tight defense right now. Pine Bush swinging it around, currently 7-2 in favor of the Wildcats. That one is going to change it, though. 7-4 now in favor of the Wildcats. Coming down to the final few minutes, just under 4 or so to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like Pine Bush is now pressing them, which is giving Warwick opportunities to find the basket way easier.
Fight for the ball between teammates right there. Rodriguez ends up being the one that gets it, and they're
looks like J-Rock
caught
got
it
hit
in the
face.
nose. Hopefully nothing too serious. Maybe just a bit of a bloody nose. That is still no fun to see, and you obviously don't want to see happen to any players. So, this is a momentarily timeout. What have you seen so far, Anthony?
So far, it's been a battle. I mean, started off going into the game, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but it's all good. We find in this game now that 7-4, and we haven't really missed that much. So, I mean, all around, though, both these teams are playing very hard, and it's going to be very exciting to keep watching this game fold out.
Warwick players passing it around right now. You see number 14, Gareth Shernicki's came into the game. Huge shot from 3 right there, no good. Rebounded by Warwick, though. Bounces out again. A 3rd rebound for Warwick. Huge pass out to Moinelli. Somebody's trying to find somewhere open to go, but unable to do so. And Pine Bush is going to take it the other way.
Yeah, Warwick was trying to move the ball like usual, and looks like Pine Bush is starting to find their way to keep playing defense. So it's going to be a little bit harder for. Looks like it's going to be a foul.
That might be a charging foul.
Yeah. Looks like, back to what I was saying, looks like Warwick's going to have to find multiple ways to, get the ball in the basket.
Oh, no, I'm always wrong on these fouls, so don't ever listen to me. Pine Bush is going to go to the line.
You get 2 shots now. Make this game a 1-point game.
Rodriguez just walked out of trainers, so good to see he is back coming out towards the court. First shot.
Yeah, you don't want one of your top guys, getting out of this game right now, especially in how hot they are doing. So good that we get to see him come back.
Pine Bush will go to the line right here. Shot is good. So it's going to make it a 7-5 game now, still in favor of Warwick with less than 3 minutes to go.
Looks like a 2-point game so far. Let's see how Warwick can get through this.
Lokovic, a very quick pass. Srednicki with the ball now, looks for 2. Whistles blow, though. And it looks like a travel.
Looks like that or offensive foul.
1 and 2.
Yeah, but Pine Bush gets the ball back now. Warwick is now pressing them to get pressured.
Warwick playing tight defense right now. Moanelli does not want him to get anywhere near the basket. This one pass was almost tipped. Wildcats playing tight defense. You can hear the crowd trying to get involved in this game. Drednicki tried to go a huge block, but deep three synced by Pine Bushes. They'll take the lead for the first time tonight.
Hey, I mean, that's going to happen. They were switching there, and they tried to find a mismatch. Looked like Danny Love was playing really good defense there. He just made a really good shot.
Moanelli almost made it for two. Drednicki with the rebound. This one almost stolen by Pine Bush, but Warwick, oh no, it was stolen.
Fighting for it.
I believe that was number 1, Sean Perez right there, if I'm correct. He was really fighting for that ball. That shot, another three, just synced right through for Pine Bush. Makes their lead 11-7. The final minute and a half of this game, of this quarter.
Pine Bush is here to play today. I mean, they're not afraid to shoot this. They're not afraid to shoot threes as Moanelli gets fouled for 2 shots.
So Moanelli will go to the line for the first time tonight, at least that we have covered. I mean, just a lot going on to start this game. Haven't really been able to settle in for a second.
Yeah, I mean, right now what's going on is Pine Bush has been playing very, very well with the three-pointers, finding their shot and they're making it, and they're getting a little bit contested too. So it's pretty cool to see what's going on.
Pine Bush all over the place. Moanelli unable to make his first free throw attempt there, but he'll get another one as he goes to try and cut the lead down to 3 in a 1-basket game.
It's really, like, with what's going on, with what I'm seeing, both teams are playing very, very hard. And Warwick, like, with what we saw with those 2 threes, I mean, Warwick was playing solid defense. They were just really good contested threes that they made. So getting back in the line and trying to get a point down is a way to help them to get back into to get back to go winning.
Moanelli made his second attempt there to cut the lead down to 3. It's 11-8 the game now. Pine Bush, huge drive up the court, but it gets stopped, and Vreeland gets a rebound.
That's great defense. Like we said, protect the paint. Find ways for Pine Bush to miss their layups, and they did that right there, but looks like they're going to get the ball back. Warwick's going to have to go back on defense now.
Whistle is blue right there. Pine Bush checks this one in, and it's going to go the other direction. Players got to get right back on defense. Another 3 attempt synced right there by Pine Bush. 14-8 is the lead now.
The three-point line is their best friend right now, Makai. Pine Bush has made 3 threes already, and it looks like they're not trying to stop. So Warwick has to just find ways to prevent them from making threes.
Shot up there for 2. Oh, doesn't go through. Almost rebounded. Is rebounded by Warwick. Rodriguez for 3 of his own. Just bounces out of the rim. Unlucky right there, and this one goes out of bounds.
That's a really, really good shot by J-Rod. I mean, it was in and out, Makai. I mean, if he tries to shoot that again, the odds of it going in is very, very high. So, I mean, Warwick has another opportunity to go get points. If I'm Warwick, I'm making sure to try to get as open as possible quickly.
Vreeland checks this one in as they pass this ball around. Closing in on the last 30 seconds of this first quarter. 14-8 right now. Pine Bush leads over Warwick. Warwick, though, trying to mount a rally. Swinging this ball around the edge of the key. Oh, and almost lost it. They might have actually, no, maybe a jump ball.
Jump ball, Warwick's ball. No, Pine Bush's ball, my mistake. Pine Bush's ball. So let's see if 12 seconds left, can Warwick stand their ground and make sure they don't get any more points?
This 3-5 Pine Bush team is not playing 3-5. They're playing much better than that. And they check this one in as they look to make maybe one final basket here before the first quarter comes to a close. They try to drive it to the rim for 2. That one bounces off. Warwick has no time to drive down the court and try and score, and that will already do it for first quarter action here from Warwick Valley High School, as the Pine Bush Bushmen have the current lead of 14-8. So with that being said, we will be right back here at Warwick Valley High School for second quarter action. Don't go anywhere. The Pine Bush Bushmen lead the Warwick Valley Wildcats 14-8.
Have you ever looked and wondered what's going on inside a person's mind? Turns out it's way more complicated than you think. Just in New York alone, 1 in 5 people suffer from mental illness. We the People offers a hotline to those in need and creates a safe environment for those suffering. If you're having a mental health crisis, call or text 988 for the Crisis Lifeline. Help is always available. There is hope.
Welcome back here to Warwick Valley High School for second quarter action between the Warwick Valley Wildcats and the Pine Bush Bushmen. Pine Bush leading 14-8, so we get ready to start back up here. Warwick checks this one in, and Moenelli has the ball.
6-point deficit right now for Warwick. Let's see how they can come back and change this game right now in the second quarter.
Warwick trying to find somewhere to go with it. They might have lost this ball. We'll see.
Looks like listen, Makai, I always find a way to make mistakes with the jump ball. I was going to say Pine Bush. I would have been 0 for 2, but we won't. But we're going to cancel that because I didn't say it. So I'm 0 for 1 right now. Pine Bush's ball.
Would have been 1 for 2 because Pine Bush did get this ball.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, dang it. Never mind then. I'm 1 for 2.
Warwick playing tight defense, not trying to let him get into the paint, but he ended up doing so anyway, and he, in that basket, just did not want to cooperate with the player.
Yeah, unlucky for them, but it's a break for Warwick for them to get a shot now.
And that one's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like it'll be Warwick's ball.
Yeah, it's another break for Warwick. Let's see how they can take advantage of this. I mean, down by a little bit. They gotta find a way to get open, try to get a couple points now.
Huge pass out to Moenelli. It was almost at half court. The Seabird has the ball now for himself, and they start passing this one around. Warwick's down by 6 still. And that shot goes up and no good, and rebounded by the Bushmen.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to find the open shot. He had the mid-range, didn't go in. It's going to go in eventually. I mean, Jay Costco's a really good basketball player, so he's going to find his tempo soon.
That shot, oh, really? I thought it was going to be a shot. It was decided to be a pass, and that one wasn't good, and Warwick got the rebound before whistle blows.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, right now on defense, it looks like they're playing very, very well. It's just the offensive side where they have to find ways to get open. So if Warwick can do that, they can win this game by a lot. It's just a matter of time. When will they find their momentum on offense?
Rodriguez checks this one in, passes it to Vreeland.
The football pass, holy
throws
smokes.
it all the way down the court. Now Vreeland gets it back after all that for 2, and he almost makes it, but it bounces off the rim, and the Bushmen take it the other direction.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy pass right there.
That reached the entire court. Pine Bush drops another 2, now extending their lead to 6. Or excuse me, they're extending their lead to 8.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they got another turnover. Might be Pine Bush's ball. Warwick's finally getting a little pressure right now, Makai. Looks like they gotta settle it down a little bit, but it's gonna be hard. We're gonna see how this turns out for them.
A miscommunication on the pass right there ends up leading back to Pine Bush's ball. So we get a great view to see where he will inbound this one. Seabird right here on defense. Pine Bush takes 2 right there, slides off the rim. And it looks like, if I'm correct, that's Roman Anderson that's checked in.
Yeah, Roman Anderson, hey. I'm happy he's getting in this game early. Good for him. He deserves this. Let's see what he can do in these minutes of him playing. It's going to be great to see him.
A lot of players have been on the court to this point tonight, so
excited to watch.
With 16-8 right now in favor of Pine Bush. Warwick trying to come back from an 8-point deficit with still about 5.5 minutes in this second quarter of action. That shot is up, bounces under the rim, but a whistle blows.
Looks like it was another foul. Hey, Lucas Siebert gets to get 2 shots.
So Siebert will go to the line to try to cut the lead down to 6. Hopefully make it to 10 points for them. They have not hit double digits to this point.
Hope to see more football passes. Speaking of football passes, congratulations to quarterback Brody Frederick getting first team All-State.
That is true.
Yeah, I think it was good enough to give him a shout out because you guys were commentating his games all the time at home. So I had to give a little shout out to the guy.
All-State is an impressive thing.
Unbelievable.
Siebert made his first free throw attempt. He goes to make it 2 for 2. And he does. and he cuts the lead down to 6, making it 10-16, still in favor of the Bushmen.
Here we go. Warwick is pressing them again, it looks like.
A little bit confused there right there on defense. It looked like they were.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Makai. Warwick trying to find ways to confuse them, and it looks like it was working there for a little bit. We'll see if they keep trying to do that. We'll see if they keep doing that to see as a strategy.
Oh, almost stolen right there by Jake Costco, but he was unable to fully get his hand in there. Pick and roll right there. Shot for 3. That one bounces up off the rim and rebounded by Roman. We're going to drive it down the court, passes it to Costco, who looks for 2. One bounces off the backboard, and Pine Bush takes it.
Yeah, I mean, Makai, they were trying to go on a fast break there. They're down by 6. I don't know if you would agree with me here. I feel like they should take their time a little bit and try to find their shot. But if you have a fast break like that, I would go take that layup as well.
Understand both sides of the coin toss right there. Warwick is trying their hardest to play defense. You can't let Pine Bush keep getting to the bucket. Looks for 2 right there, and there's a whistle that blows. And I think it'll be on Warwick.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very good call. I mean, it's going to happen for Warwick, protecting the paint, trying to prevent ways for them to not get into the line. If Warwick can just find a way to prevent that from happening, they're going to be in a good position.
First free throw attempt, right there, made by Pine Bush, looking to go 2 for 2 from the line and re-extend their lead to 8 where it once was. Shot is up, and he does so. 18-10 now the score, with 4-ish minutes left in this second quarter. And it looks like a timeout has also been called. So, Anthony, we got a moment here to breathe. What do you think Warwick needs to really lock in and do in the remaining minutes of this quarter?
First of all, I mean, this is a really, really good game. I mean, Warwick's under pressure. This is going to be one of their tests to see how they can overcome this, because they've been having an unbelievable season so far. Now back to your question, what can they do right now? Take time, make sure what you're doing is, that they're cool it down a little bit. 2 quarters, things are going to happen. If I'm Warwick, I'm slowing down. I'm making sure the fast breaks. If you got more offense and defense on your fast breaks, take advantage of that. But right now, take your time, doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's the main priority.
And for Pine Bush, what's the task?
Play better. Right now, they've been playing really, really good with shooting. I mean, shooting-wise, they've been doing their thing. 3 contested threes, and they've made all of them. So I mean, what Pine Bush is doing right now, they've been playing very, very well. Defensively too, I mean, Warwick has really good shooters, and the fact that they're guarding them very well is impressive. So it's right now what they're doing is taking their time on offense, moving the ball, trying to find the open shot. Doing very well against Warwick for sure.
This is a Warwick team that can drop 60 points on a lot of teams. And
Agreed.
Unable to seem like they'll do that tonight. But anything can happen. Shot up right there for what was either 2 or 3. Doesn't matter. But this one, Moanelli takes it. Oh, and he loses it. And Pine Bush has one guy to beat as he goes the other way. And that one is a shooting foul. If I'm right, that should send them back to the line.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking advantage of they're taking advantage of their opportunities. I mean, if Pine Bush is getting fouled, I mean, they're gonna try to make their free throw. So, like I said, they're taking advantage of what they're supposed to do. Warwick just has to find ways to not being able to foul them or protect the paint.
And that first free throw goes through, extending the lead to 9, with 19-10 being the score. Exactly 4 minutes on the clock, which is, wow, that's a really, really well-placed time. The second free throw for Pine Bush is up and no good, so the lead stays 9.
Yeah,
Anderson has it. And they pass it way up court. Rodriguez for 2 of his own. Bounces out. Pine Bush takes it.
Yeah, I mean, Warwick was trying to find another shot there. I mean, feel like they got to move the ball around a little bit more. But, hey, they're going to find their tempo soon.
Pine Bush hopes they don't, because they're in their own right now.
Agreed, Makai.
A 9-point lead is nothing to scoff at. And looking to make it 11 right there, but no good. And Warwick's going to take it the other direction. But this one pass gets intercepted, and one guy to beat right there, and Pine Bush does it, extending the lead to 11.
I saw what Lucas Sieber was trying to do there. He had Jaden wide open onto the basket, and he tried to pass it, but it looked a little bit covered. So again, like they're trying to find ways to get through the basket. It's just how are they going to be able to?
Warwick's players passing this ball around, trying to find maybe somewhere to go with it, the right shot, wasting clock. All of the above.
Yeah.
Costco
Agreed.
with it right now. That shot's going to go up for 3, just airballed, but rebounded by Warwick. And that one goes in on the 3rd attempt, I believe, by, yes, Jaden Rodriguez, who brings the lead back down to 9.
Slow game for Warwick so far, and that's fine. I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, that if you're the best team, you're gonna have times like this. It's called adversity. It's how can you overcome it. So if Warwick is down by these type of points, it's how can they come back from that, and they're gonna have that talk about that in the locker room. So it's what can they do now with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to find ways to get more points and not make this score more of a deficit.
Adversity creates character, a lot of people like to say.
Agreed.
I mean, hey, we watched the girls' game the other night, 10-point deficit in a low-scoring game. Things looked bleak at a point, and going into halftime. So, I mean, things can always change. They ended up winning that game and remaining undefeated. Warwick looks to do the same in section play.
And you know what, Makai? I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that up. Warwick was down to Cornwall by about 10 points, the girls' team, and they went to locker room. They had a talk, and they fixed it. So I hope the same happens for Warwick.
The Wildcats playing tight defense right now. Don't want them anywhere near shooting range. Trying to mitigate the damage that has already been done. Hopefully even make some of it back up. Lovkovic right there on defense. The whistle blows, and his shot goes up anyway, and he made it.
And that's how you want to start right there. Great defense by Danny Lupp. Gets the foul, and now Warwick has a good chance to get the ball back and get points. That right there is how you slowly find a way to get this lead back. And I think Warwick is slowly starting to increase and hopefully doing that.
Thankfully for them, the foul was called because that shot was made. So
yeah.
Huge air pass right there. That one goes out of bounds on Warwick, and that'll be Pine Bush's ball.
Yeah, I mean, Warwick is a little bit cold right now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Keep going. You can go.
These types of things aren't normal. They happen in sports.
Agreed. 100% agree with you, Makai.
Not every quarter will be your quarter. Pine Bush trying to make another 2 right there. Just missed the rim, though, and this one is going to go out of bounds. I don't know if he got his finger on it, though, so it might be Warwick's ball.
Yeah, either way, that was a great effort play by Lucas Siebert to try to keep that ball in play because he thought it was going to be Pine Bush's ball if he didn't get that ball out. So that was a great job by Lucas Siebert.
It ended up being Pine Bush's ball anyway, and Warwick gets the rebound.
Yeah, it's another foul.
Yeah, I just watched the kid slide all the way across the floor. My jaw dropped in amazement.
We heard this lot from over here. Yeah, like we said, they're finding their opportunities, and they're finding their opportunities very, very in the beginning of the game. They're finding ways to get free throws into the paint.
Pine Bush goes to the line for another set of free throws. This one bounces off the rim twice before going down and through.
Ba-boom, ba-boom.
You could hear it like a video game.
Agreed.
Pine Bush now with the 10-point lead, looking to make it 11 here, closing in on the end of this first half. That one doesn't go through, though. Warwick's going to take this one the other direction. Huge lob pass to the middle of the court. Siebert takes 2 and scores.
It's a great, that's how you start right there. Down by 8. Let's see if Warwick can keep getting more points before this half ends, Makai.
Less than 2 minutes to go. You can hear the crowd starting to get back into this game.
I hear it too, Makai.
That one through the legs. And there's a stop in play.
Yeah, looks like Warwick. Looks like Warwick was, they were playing solid defense, and it looks like it was a foul. It's not a shooting foul though. They have 1 minute and 26 seconds left to keep Pine Bush from not scoring.
Pine Bush gets this ball up and through, and they get their lead back to 10, 24-14. Oh, and this pass almost intercepted. Lovkovic got it, but he fell on the ground as the whistle blew.
Yeah, looked like he took a fall. That's hard work. That's great right there by Danny Lupp. Let's see if he's going to stay in the game.
I believe he'll be the one to even check it in.
Yeah, looked like he took a fall too.
fell right on his knee. You saw him there for a split second. As Warwick gets ready.
Looks like Wildcat checking in the game.
Switching out some players. And this ball is back in play. A corner three immediately attempted and synced right there.
Hey, that's a great shot by the sophomore, Doug Evans. Thing about that I said about Warwick a couple of last week when we televised their game. Have unbelievable underclassmen. Doug Evans goes into the game and makes a three. That's what you want to have for Warwick. That's an unbelievable job by the sophomore, Doug Evans.
Depth on this Wildcat roster. A shot for three right there by Pine Bush. That one's short. Roman Anderson keeps that inbounds, and they pass this up court. Vreeland looks for two. He stops himself to go up for it, and this one doesn't go through as Pine Bush takes it now the other direction.
Hey, that's a great take by Vreeland. I mean, you're going to have that shot again. He's going to make it again. Warwick is also down. They're also increasing their chance to go take the lead. So this is a good job by Warwick to keep doing what they're doing.
7-point deficit, less than 30 seconds to go in this first half. Blocked right there by Anderson. He sends it down the court. Ball received, and that was another two right there as the crowd erupts.
Danny Lupkovich, sophomore. Like I said, unbelievable underclassmen by Warwick. That's what you want to have. People like them under pressure, not knowing what they're supposed to be doing, and he makes an and-one like that. And just like that, Warwick has a chance to put this deficit by 4. Great job by Danny Lupp.
Just moments ago, it was 11 points, and it looked really bad going into halftime. And all of a sudden, they're right back in this ball game.
It starts with hard work, and that's what we've been talking about for those keys to victory. Keep playing this game hard no matter what. Looks like Pine Bush got the rebound. Let's see what they do here.
They don't have a lot of time to work with. That shot goes up. That one's no good. Bounces off the rim, but they get their own rebound. Another pass inbounds, looking for two. Stolen. Anderson takes it down, looks for three. Oh, and just short of a three. Would have been an incredible play right there. But to no cigar.
It's gonna happen. Hey, Warwick is down by 5. Unbelievable basketball game. We got another second half to do this, so it's gonna be very interesting to see this game, how this game folds out. It's gonna be very, very interesting.
And with that, that'll end first half coverage here from Warwick Valley High School as the Pine Bush Bushmen continue to lead 24-19 over the Warwick Valley Wildcats. Don't go anywhere because when we come back, it'll be second half action.
As a teen, I see many people who give drugs a try because one time won't hurt. Every 1 in 7 teens try drugs, and all it takes is one time to change a life forever. 22 teenagers die each week due to accidental overdose. Before you let your friend or yourself make that one decision, stop to think about it. Please visit www.sad.org.
Welcome back to Warwick Valley High School here with second half action between the Warwick Valley Wildcats and Pine Bush Bushmen. Pine Bush up 24-19 here just after halftime as Warwick has the ball swinging it around right now, trying to find a way to the basket.
Very itchy to get ready for this game after the halftime. Really wanted this game to start because how exciting it was at the end of the first half. So very excited to watch the second half unfold.
Rodriguez with the ball right now as they just continue to swing it around the outside of the perimeter. Almost a high missed pass right there. Vreeland looks for three, sinks it, cuts the lead to 2.
And just like that, that was a boom by Wyatt Sullivan. Green, that's awesome. Great job by Wyatt for that to cut the lead by 2.
Rodriguez now playing tight defense. Pine Bush trying to drive back to the rim. They sink another one.
Hey,
4-point lead.
This is a back and forth game. This is a really good game so far that we've been watching. It's 26-22 game, and Pine Bush is finding ways to keep scoring.
And another basket right there.
Just like that. I mean, this is a good game, Makai. I mean, Pine Bush is putting up a fight against Warwick. They get the ball back.
And Pine Bush again looks for 2. They pass this one around and they get it. They just like that, the lead's back up to 8, 30-22.
Hey, I mean, it's how Warwick can get back from this and they get the ball back again.
Goodness. And Pine Bush gives up another 2 points. 4 straight steals there for the Bushmen.
That's so hard for Warwick. I mean, I don't get it. They made a 3. Wildcat made a 3, and then they cut the lead by 2, and just like that, within like 10 seconds left, the game is now 10 points. Insane. Now we'll see how Warwick can come back from this.
And
now down by 11.
And the shot goes through the extra point. So now Rodriguez checks this one in. Costco has to swarm off 3 defenders. Huge lob pass right there. Siebert has 2 in front of him. Doesn't get it, though, as the whistle blows. With the Bushmen up 33-22. We just started the second half of this game. They've got 6.5 minutes still of this quarter. That's a lot of time. So an unprecedented start there for the Bushmen. A lot of points scored in a very short amount of time. However, Siebert goes to the line.
Makai, we've seen a lot of things happen on television that we've done so far. And I don't think we've seen 10 points unfold in about 10 seconds. So that right there is another record to put on the record books for you and me that we've done. Very, very funny.
And that was incredible. Siebert made his first free throw. He looks to make his second one here right now, and he does, and sails it through, cuts the lead down to 9, 33-24.
So we go back, we were talking about how Warwick needs to find ways to get back to that lead and trying to get that lead back. That's how you want to start it. Take your time, find points.
Oh, a great block right there by Lubkovic, who almost got the ball with it too, but that one's going to go out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be Warwick's ball. It was hit last by Pine Bush, so Warwick's going to get the ball back. Let's see. Now Warwick has more opportunities. Cut this lead down by a lot more. So we're going to see how this happens for Warwick.
Rodriguez checks that one in. They pass it inbounds. Lubkovic looks for 2 right there. That one got kind of blocked, but Warwick almost got the rebound. Pine Bush gets it though.
Yeah, I mean, so what I see here before this keeps going, I'm going to let you talk because.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Warwick gets the rebound anyway with Rodriguez. And they really have only got 2 guys down court right now. And that shot for 2 goes up. Whistle blows. Shot wasn't good for Costco.
My fault, Makai. I thought something important was going to happen, so I was going to let you talk. But back to what I was saying. It looks like that Pine Bush is pressing Warwick, and Warwick is trying to find a way to get to the second half of the court to get because that's when they're more open. Now it looks like that Warwick gets to take 2 foul shots because they got fouled as they were doing that. So we'll see what happens here.
First one goes through, cuts the lead down to 8 now, 25-33. Remember, still not even halfway through this, not even a third of the way through this quarter. So a lot of points were scored. I mean, it was just 24-19 when we came back. It's now 33-25.
Crazy, right? Insane.
Second shot, no good. Gap stays 8 points there for the Wildcats. The Bushmen trying to control the pace of this game now.
Slowly increase. Now it's a 25-33 game.
Number 14 directing traffic down court. Almost stolen right there, though, by Vreeland. That one goes straight out of bounds. No chance at the basket.
Great defense. Protect the basket. Protect the paint. That's what they're trying to do right now. Great block by Vreeland.
As Pine Bush obviously will check this one in. Vreeland trying to play tight defense there. Not allow him to the rim. Goes for 2. Makes it. Pine Bush brings the lead up to 10.
That's a really, really good mid-ranger. I mean, that's really hard to guard. So Warwick just has to get back from that. And damn.
Physical play there on Wyatt Vreeland, and Rodriguez checked it in, but just overthrew it. Sends it out of bounds for Pine Bush to have it back.
It's going to happen. You know, adversity. How can Warwick come back from this? Warwick has to find ways to get back from this, Makai.
14 for Pine Bush. Takes his time. Anderson trying to play tight defense. Looks for 2 right there, though. Pine Bush doesn't get it. They get the rebound, though. Don't get that one either. Look for a 3rd attempt right there, but it got stolen. And Warwick has a chance to put 2 points back up. Lubkovic went for it, but I believe a foul is going to allow him to go to the line.
It's a really, really good job by Lubkovic. He's having a really solid game right now. I don't know how to explain this, but in a manner, but he's under so much pressure right now as a sophomore, and especially in this game, in this type of crowd. So it's got to be hard for him. So the fact that he's this composed is really, really good for him. He gets to take 2 shots right now.
A lot of playing time for the young player. This team, again, that said it earlier, a lot of depth on it. And they're showing that talent right now as he gets ready to take his 2 attempts as people are getting subbed in and out right now, as you can kind of see on the screen. Warwick trying to cut the lead down from 10 to 8, hopefully with these free throws. 35-25 the current score with just under 5 minutes in this third quarter of action.
Looks like we have a little bit of some.
There's a discussion between the referees right now. That is why this has been extended here. Now they finally give it to Lovkovic as he goes to the line. His first shot off the rim, goes through though, cuts the lead to 9. And Warwick is going to try and go for a second one. Lovkovic. Shots up. Bounces off the rim, but doesn't matter. He still cut the lead down to 9, which is what's important. Pine Bush now looks to try and extend it back up, though.
Agreed, Makai. I mean, just finding ways to get more points is the most important part.
Pine Bush swinging this ball around. These players just love tossing it around.
Agreed. They're just moving the ball around, trying to find the open guy.
I think he might have slipped out of bounds right there.
Yeah. Warwick's ball.
So yeah, that will be Warwick's ball. I was correct.
Agreed.
It looked like he was pretty close. So,
but like notice right here on your screen how they're just like 3-man pressing them, and they have to find a way to get out of there. Looks like it's gonna be it's a foul. I thought it was gonna be a jump ball.
That's gonna be a foul.
But yeah, I mean they're pressing them hard. They're giving them a lot of pressure. So it's how Warwick can overcome that. But yeah, they had 3 men on the court, straight line. So we'll see how Warwick can try to patch that up.
So the Bushmen get to go to the. Oh no! I thought they were going to go to the line, but they get to inbound this one. Not a shooting foul, just a regular foul. Looks for 2 right there. Oh wow! I don't know if you hear that on the monitor, if you heard that over the video, but a loud thud as they both hit the ground.
Hey,
this will be Warwick's ball.
When you need your seniors to step up, they'll step up for you. And Lucas Siebert's one to put his body on the line for Warwick to go and try to get this victory. That's a really good job by Lucas Siebert to take that charge.
This game is getting more and more aggressive the farther and farther it goes on. Pass inbounds right there. Siebert charging up the court. Passes it over. Now they take a second. This is what Warwick needs to do. Take a second. Think about what they're going to do before they actually do it. Anderson with the ball now. Just over 4 minutes. Shots up by Evans. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded though. That shot no good for Warwick either. And Pine Bush going to take it the other way now. Just under 4 minutes. Pine Bush 35 to Warwick 25.
That's a really good job though by moving the ball around by Warwick. They had open threes. They're going to make them. They're going to make them eventually. It's a matter of time when.
Pine Bush extends their lead to 12 now, the biggest of the night, 37 to 25.
Yeah, I mean, Pine Bush is not getting tired. They're finding ways to get more points on the board.
I'd like to correct myself, 37 to 26 as we sit right now. Siebert with the ball. Looks to drive it closer to be able to get to the basket. Bounces off the board, but they get the rebound, and that one goes up and through. That was Jake Costco.
Yeah, that's a really good step-up play by Jake Costco, the guy to watch today's game. I mean, that's a really good job. Rebounds, that's another important thing on offense. Get your rebounds back. Find multiple ways to get more points, and Warwick did that right there. Now they're down by 9, so we'll see how this game changes.
28-37, three-ish minutes left to go in this third quarter. Pine Bush has been playing really aggressive and 3-man defense almost on these plays. What do you think Warwick needs to do defensively to get themselves back in this game?
Yeah, so of course, Makai. I mean, they're finding. First of all, they're finding a lot. They're finding themselves a lot on defense, mainly because of the pressure that they're getting from their offense with the full court press. So on defense, I mean, they're getting tired. They gotta make sure they're on them 24/7, making sure that they're not getting on the paint. If they do that, it's giving them less opportunities to get more points. So if Warwick can just find a way to keep doing that, they're going to be perfectly fine.
As they all come back out onto the court, we'll see if they can manage to cut this lead from 9. They did it at the very end of the second quarter. Maybe they could do it in the third here, as Pine Bush will check this one in.
100% agree. And now it looks like Warwick is not pressing them anymore. It actually looks like they're going to take. And I actually agree with that take because it doesn't get them tired. It gets them back on the court perfectly fine.
Oh, stolen right there. It was a broken up pass by Costco, which was stolen by Siebert. And now attempt for 2 right there by Doug Evans, although he's going to go to the line as I believe it draws a shooting foul.
And just like that, now they can cut the lead down to 8 or 7. So we'll see how this turns out for Warwick right now as Doug Evans takes 2 shots, the sophomore.
Evans' first trip to the free throw line tonight. His shot goes up. His first one bounces off the rim, but he'll get another attempt here to cut it to 8. 28-37 now. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. And that shot no good either, but Pine Bush will take this the other direction.
Warwick's back on defense now.
Warwick hustling back. They don't want to have to run back and forth. Levkovich played tight defense right there. Shot from 3, no good. Rebounded by Warwick. No, Pine Bush gets it back. Finding an open guy. Another attempt from a corner 3. That one goes through, and that brings Pine Bush up to 40. Now Warwick down by 12, 40-28. Warwick has to step on the gas pedal and keep themselves in this game. Levkovich passes it out. Huge passes right now. Warwick brings it into the paint, looking for 2, draws the foul. I got so excited right there. I started messing up my words.
All good, Makai. And this is one thing I got to say, though. The fact that Warwick is down by 12 and to have the crowd pumped to want to see their team win is very awesome. We're seeing that. We're hearing the crowd from over here. And now Lucas Ebert stepping up right now as a senior, taking his 2 shots. Hopefully he can make both of them to cut this lead by 10.
Makes this first one. He's 3 for 3 on the night. He made both of his attempts earlier. You see Garrett Shernicki check into the game.
A big man. He's gonna. I think he's gonna help out very, very well, Garrett Shernicki, since with his tallness. Hopefully he can find ways to block their layups and prevent them from getting the rebounds.
Must have jinxed him. Siebert misses his first one of the night.
That's
Still
on me.
Cuts the lead down to 11 from 12. Now Pine Bush brings this up court, looking for 2 right there from the far side. Doesn't get it. Warwick gets the rebound. Quick hustle down the court by Siebert. Looks for someone to pass this out to. Passes it into the paint. Another 2 points scored right there. Warwick cuts the lead down to 9.
Jay Costco stepping up, down by 9. Let's see what Warwick can do to get back in this game. Let's go.
Pine Bush now really trying to slow the pace down. They do not want to get Warwick on a hot streak because Warwick's offense can score lightning fast. This shot for 2, no good. Warwick gets another rebound. Oh no, oh they did get it. I thought they didn't for a second, but he got a quick pass off. So Levkovich has control of the ball right now.
Warwick's role players are really stepping up right now to find a way to win this game.
Siebert went for 2, didn't get it. Rebounded by Pine Bush, but great effort there.
Great hustle play by Lucas Siebert. Hopefully he can get that shot again eventually.
Less than 2 minutes now, closing in on the final minute of this third quarter. Warwick gets the rebound on the missed attempt right there by Pine Bush.
A minute left.
Passes up to Srednicki. Costco for another 2, bounces off the rim, but Srednicki gets the rebound and gets 2 of his own. Cuts the lead down to 7.
Did I not say this, Makai? You put Garrett Srednicki in the game, he has tallness. Find ways to get him the ball, and he gets the rebound. He puts it back in the basket for 2 more points. Unbelievable job by Garrett Srednicki. Great job, Warwick. That's awesome.
Got to use the abilities that God gives you.
Great. Agreed, Makai. That's a great take.
So, with 7-point deficit coming into the final minute of this third quarter, Anthony, what has Warwick done really well that they need to keep executing on?
100%, Makai. I think they're playing way more better on defense right now. I think them not giving up threes is the most important thing. I think if you don't give up any threes, you find ways to win this game. Warwick right now, play better on offense. You're going to get the ball. You're going to get more points, and you're going to find ways to find success in this game. You have a minute left in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, you're going to have a lot of time left. Try to find this game. You're down by 7 points. Hopefully, they find a way to secure this W. It's going to be interesting.
Pine Bush proved that you can drop 10 points in what seems like 2 seconds. So, I mean, like,
agreed.
Anything can happen. For all we know, we could get to 60-60. I don't think so, but it is possible.
Yep,
so,
I 100% agree with you, Makai.
We'll see as Pine Bush sends their players back out, and as does Warwick here. With just over a minute to go, again, 40-33, the current score, and Pine Bush will check this one in.
Here we go. Yep, and again, Warwick is not pressing them, and like you said, it prevents them from not getting up and down the court. It makes them less tired. That's really, really smart.
For Warwick, it saves energy. For Pine Bush, it kills some time. Number 14 moving the ball around, trying to find somewhere to go with it. currently outside the key. Great defense right there. Warwick might have hit it, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
wow, they get the ball back. Let's see
Rodriguez
Makai.
gets it. I don't know if it was looking for to shoot it or for a pass. That one gets intercepted, though, by Warwick.
Hot
Oh, my
potato, hot potato,
goodness.
hot potato. Holy smokes.
I think it was, yes, Jake Costco. I think he leaped about 3 feet into the air more than he already is tall. And he got that ball and knocked the defender so hard he slid across the court on his butt.
Insane, Makai. Unfortunately, my boy gets the ball back. Looks like it's about to be a jump ball, Makai. Let's see. Am I correct to be Warwick's ball? No. Oh my God. I keep getting it wrong.
You might need to call it Pine Bush's ball so it goes to
I might
Warwick.
have to call it quits at this point.
Pine Bush will check this one in. Less than 40 seconds on the clock. Now they could hold the ball out here. Or excuse me, I'm just way off. They have less than 20 seconds on the clock.
Warwick has to really stand their momentum right now, stand their ground, prevent them from making a shot. Let's see what happens.
No need to hustle to score right now if you're Pine Bush. They can easily waste the time on the clock. They look for a 3 right there. Don't get it. They get the rebound, though. Look for another 3. That one goes through, and Pine Bush takes the lead back up to 10 as the quarter closes. Third quarter action is finished.
Wow, that's a really good shot. I mean, it's going to happen. Hey, you got 8 more minutes left. You're down by 10. Let's see what Warwick does in this fourth quarter.
The Warwick Valley Wildcats trail the Pine Bush Bushmen 33-43 at the end of the third quarter, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, it'll be fourth quarter action from Warwick Valley High School.
Never again, they said, after the Columbine school shooting in 1999. Since then, there have been 417 school shootings. Hi, my name is Evan Gomez, and these tragedies have to come to an end. From only 2018 to 2023, 1,073 people were either wounded or killed during these tragedies. December 14, 2012, 26 innocent lives were lost in a massacre during the events in Sandy Hook Elementary. Visit sandyhookpromise.org to help bring these events to an end.
Welcome back here to Warwick Valley High School for fourth quarter action between the Warwick Valley Wildcats and the Pine Bush Bushmen. Pine Bush up 43-33. Warwick trails and tries to get home the victory.
Down by 10. You got 8 minutes left. What can Warwick do to keep this hot streak going?
They got work to do. Rodriguez with the ball. You know he wants to win.
Agreed.
As do all these players. They're passing this ball around. They want the best shot available. They're trying to figure out who will give it to them. A shot for 2 right there. Bounces off the rim, but rebounded by Costco, who makes it himself. 8-point deficit now.
Here we go. This is how it works. That's how you start off the game. Making a shot. Finding opportunities to get able to beat back in this game. And that's how you do it right there. Great job by Jay Costco.
Warwick has not led this game since the early 3 that they made that we weren't even able to cover. So Pine Bush is trying to maintain the lead that they've had all game. This shot for 2 goes up and they make it.
That Pine Bush is not slowing down whatsoever. They're keeping their pedal on the metal. If Warwick can find a way to stop them on offense, they can keep getting more shots without have to worry about point deficit.
Shrednicki passes to Costco. That shot for 2, no good, but that one might be out on him. I was going to say it might be out on Pine Bush, but it was out on Warwick.
That was a really good drive by Jake. It's going to happen. He was getting 1v2, so they work. You got about 7 minutes left. Just try to find more open shots. Try to find better ways to score on offense. Defensive wise, set the tone. Know what you're supposed to do. Make sure you guard them face to face.
45-35, the current score. Warwick trying to make up the 10 points. Mo and Nelly, I don't even think he meant to do that. He was trying to play defense so well that when he hit the ball, it was already halfway past his hand. He hit it so far in the air, it went out of bounds.
Makai, this might sound really, really crazy, but I thought that ball was going to go in the basket. I was very, very scared that was going to happen.
With the luck Warwick has, maybe, but to no cigar. Pine Bush tried 2 shots right there, couldn't get it through after inbounding it. Now they still have control of the ball, but they're getting backed up right now. Rodriguez playing tight defense. That shot for 2, no good. Pine Bush almost got another rebound, but were unable to do so. Rodriguez for 2, gets it.
Hey, that's a great job by Jane right now. And now you're down by 8 with 7 minutes to go.
Look, they've been living in this down to 8 to 10 range. It seems like all game. So, Anthony, I'm going to ask you, they have moments, they get within those 2 to 4 point games, but they kind of lose track of it. How do you think that they get there and then stay there?
Yeah, of course, Micah. That's a really great question too. So I mean, the past couple times this has happened, Pine Bush has gotten the lead back by threes. I don't see that happening if it gets to that point, because if Warwick is coming back in this game, it's going to be a 3-minute game, 4-minute game. So Pine Bush is going to want to start keeping the ball. So I think that Warwick has to prevent the threes and they have to prevent the paint, because the only way Pine Bush is going to keep this ball, this game from going, is if Warwick plays defense. I don't see them shooting anymore. If it gets to like 3 to 4 minutes, I don't see them shooting threes unless they have to. So it's all about Warwick just having to set the tone, doing what they're supposed to do.
So as you see, these players come back onto the court with just under or just over 6 minutes left. Final 6 minutes for Warwick to try and come out swinging against these Bushmen. As Pine Bush will check this one in.
Looks like Warwick is now going to press now.
Pine Bush passes that one all halfway across the court. Looking for somebody open. Maybe almost looked like 14 was going to attempt a three right there. He thought better of it. Now he drives it in, looks for two, passed it over, and they get the two right there. 37-47 the game.
Yeah, I mean, they're pressing them, and now Warwick,
Jaden lost the ball right there. Almost got the two, but he does that time. And now Pine Bush up 12, 49-37.
Adversity. How can Warwick try to overcome this? Warwick is not going to fall down now.
Quick passes. Warwick gets two back right there. Down by 10 now. They got to be quick. They got to be good on defense right now.
I agree. Warwick's got to set the tone. You know, you got 5 minutes left. How is this game going to turn out for them?
Pine Bush passing this one around. They're kind of dribbling it to the corner. That might be a huge foul right there.
Warwick's ball, I believe.
It's
Pine Bush's ball. Holy smokes, Anthony! You are doing really, really bad with your jump balls.
You gotta speak into Warwick's existence.
Hold on, they're doing a jump ball. It might be Warwick's ball.
Oh, we got a legitimate
jump ball. Nope, I'm
wrong.
Gonna be 1 for 4. Yep, I am 1 for 4, Makai. Wow.
So Pine Bush will check this one in.
I should quit this game. I'm not good at it.
His prediction is off. Pine Bush. Oh, there's another whistle.
This one should be Warwick's ball. If it's not, this is crazy. Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
Warwick gets this ball back. They got the rebound, so I would have been a little surprised if not. But maybe the referees would have had a better angle, but it doesn't matter. Moanelli with the ball. Passes it in, just trying to get somebody to shoot the ball. Moanelli bounces off the backboard. Warwick still got the rebound. Siebert for two. That bounces out. Pine Bush gets the rebound.
That's gonna. I mean, they had a couple of opportunities to make that layup. They have to get a little bit more offensive rebounds in order to get that ball back. It's a good job though by Warwick.
These 2-point misses are gonna come back to bite them. They're gonna have to start making these shots.
Agreed, Makai.
4.5 minutes to go in this game. Warwick down by 10, 49-39. Big block right there, but Pine Bush got the rebound. Huge pass into the paint, but that one overshot and
be a travel. It's going to be a travel on Pine Bush. Looks like it's going to be Warwick's ball.
Warwick checks this one in. Rodriguez to Costco. Huge lob pass over here to Vreeland, who looks for two. Shot, bounces off the rim. Moanelli puts it up for two. Couldn't get it. Warwick just trying to get the rebound. Pine Bush drives it all the way down the court. Couldn't get the shot up. They got their own rebound. An aggressive play right there as there's a couple players down on the ground. And it gets really loud right here.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It appears that Warwick might have the ball.
Wow. Wow. It looks like there's a tech right now, and Lucas Siebert gets to take. It looks like Jay Costco gets to take some free throws. Wow.
That
Holy
was
smokes.
It was a bit of an aggressive play. We didn't want to say too much, but Costco's going to go to the line. He makes his first one, brings the lead back within the single digits, 40-49.
Here we go, Jake.
Can Costco be the player that Warwick needs right now? His second shot goes up, bounces out.
Down by 9, 4 minutes left. What can Warwick do?
If you think about it, it is really only simply 3 threes.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on now. And I said Warwick has shooters too. So, you know, you got 4 minutes left. Warwick has to, if there's any way Warwick come back, it's right now.
Check this one in. Rodriguez looks for 3 right off the rip. Oh, they do get the rebound. I didn't think Roscoe had the reach for that, but he had it. Looked for another shot. Didn't get the rebound, though, but they are pinching Pine Bush up in their own defensive area.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good take by Jaden. I mean, he had that 3. He makes a lot of those. It's a matter of fact of when can he. And I know he can do that soon. It looks like another foul. Looks like another foul.
This one should send Pine Bush to the line. It will. So Pine Bush will look to bring the lead back up into the double digits. 49-40. 3.5 minutes left in this game now. Time is running out on the Wildcats. Pine Bush's first free throw attempt right here. Goes through. They bring the lead back to 10. This is the quietest the Warwick bench has looked all night. 50-40, 3.5 minutes. There's something going on. All the players' heads are turning. I think somebody just got. Looks like this. Looks like there was something going on in the stands over there.
Looks like somebody got kicked out.
Somebody gets kicked out of the game as Warwick and Pine Bush for that matter got to focus back up on the game at hand.
That's funny. Hey, that's the one thing. It's a Wednesday, you know. That's something that makes your whole week funny, you know. Something like that. That's great.
That's a memory that person will forever remember for the rest of his high school life. As Pine Bush made their second free throw, the gap is 11. And that one should be out on Pine Bush if I'm right.
It is gonna be Warwick's ball, correct, Makai?
So 11 points the deficit, 3.5 minutes. Repeating myself almost, but Warwick, they got to get these points on the board, and they cannot keep allowing Pine Bush to score because as good as they are offensively, they've got to be able to lock in defensively.
Agreed, Makai.
Siebert with the ball. Looked at Moanelli, passed it to Rodriguez instead. Down to Vreeland, to Costco, back to Rodriguez for 3. Shots good. Cuts the lead to 8.
3 minutes left. Down by 8. Can Warwick find a way to put this game to themselves? And we're about to find out. I mean, it's 43-51, Makai.
I'm not sure who quite called the timeout right there, but if it was Warwick, I'm a little interested on that decision because I thought that Rodriguez was starting to build some momentum for the Wildcats there, although it might have been Pine Bush.
Agreed, Makai. I think if it was Warwick, he just wants them to know what we're going to do. If we're going to press them on court, or if we're not going to press them. So we're going to find out. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
You basically answered the question I was going to ask you. I was going to be like, what do you think coach is telling them right now? What do you think the Pine Bush coach is telling them right now?
Slow down, 100%. That's got to be the main part. Slow down. You're up by 7, 8.
8.
Yeah, you're up by 8. If I'm Pine Bush, I'm slowing down. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what Pine Bush does.
Coming out of the timeout, you can see the Wildcats getting ready to go back out onto the court. As they bring themselves back out on here for the final 3-ish minutes of this ball game.
Like I said to you, Makai, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. When you want somebody step up, who do you want to step up? That's going to be your seniors. Your seniors got to step up. Right now, it can be Michael Moe, it can be Lucas Siebert, it can be Jane Rodriguez. You know, let's hope they can step up and try to find a way to get this victory.
How will they lead this team? As Pine Bush is trying to find a way back to the rim to make 2 more points. This one might go the other direction. No, rebounded by the Pine Bush. Running out of real estate right there. Pine Bush looks for 3. No, bounces off the rim. A physical play over there without the ball. I believe it was Lupkovich, the one that was on the ground for a moment. Rodriguez for three again. Bounces off the rim, but it's almost rebounded. Out of bounds it goes, though. Comes right down here by us.
He came right down over here.
Sievert was right next to us, trying everything he could to get that ball.
No, yeah, that was awesome. That was really, really cool.
Gotta respect the hustle. Pine Bush gets the ball, though.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a really good hustle play by Lucas Sievert.
Still an 8-point deficit. This is still manageable, though, for the Wildcats. A whistle blows. And he takes his shot anyway.
It's going to be one-on-one. One-on-one. That means if Pine Bush misses this, working at the rebound and try to find a way to come back. I think this is the first time we've actually seen this on this year, a one-on-one. Looks like it's not. I'm really
Anthony
stupid.
is off tonight. Oh, wow. I think he just fell on his own. Not quite sure what actually just happened right there. Maybe he slipped.
People who are watching, I promise you, I know what basketball is. I promise you, I messed up. I saw the referee do a one-on-one, and I thought it was going to be that. My apologies.
Tight defense right there by Sievert, trying to get involved. Almost a blocked pass right there. Would have been big for the Wildcats. 2 minutes closing in.
2 minutes left. Let's see what Warwick can do here.
Jaden tried everything in his power to keep that ball in bounds.
Yeah, that was a really good hustle play by Jaden. I mean, you got 2 minutes left. You got to put your whole body out here if you want to keep this streak going, so I don't blame him at all.
43-51 the game right now in favor of the Bushmen. Quick pass right there. Three, trying to drive it to the paint. Gets two right there. 10-point gap again. 43-53. Warwick has to be quick with these points. Shot for two is good. Made by Sievert.
Press, press, press.
Right back to 8. They got to get the ball back, though. They can't afford for Pine Bush to waste any time. Oh, that one's going to be out, I believe, on Pine Bush.
Pine Bush's ball. 1:38 left. What can Warwick do right now?
Player down on the far side of the court. He gets himself up, number 3. Physical game it's been all day. As Warwick gets to check this one in. This is big, though, for the Wildcats. If they can go down, score quick, they do have a chance to get themselves back in this game.
Agreed, Makai. Hey, find a quick three. Try to find somebody.
Even if it's not a 3, even if it's a 2, you can't stand around. You got to make your shots while you can. Warwick's trying to find somebody who can get open in at least anywhere close to the rim. Shot for 3 right there, bounces off. Warwick trying to get the rebound. There's a whistle that blows.
1:21 left.
And it appears that it'll be Pine Bush's ball.
Yes. Looks like it will be that. Chip time right now.
Oh, that one goes out. That I believe is out on Pine Bush. That wasted only 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds on the clock.
Warwick has to take advantage of that, right? Take advantage of that and try to find a way to get a 3 on.
53-45. Lubkovic passing it around with Moanelli. Rodriguez has it. Back to Lubkovic. Passing it between the 3 of them. Sievert for 3. Just short of the rim. Rodriguez does a split and keeps himself afloat.
Keep himself on pace. Oh, it's another foul.
There's a whistle blown. An aggressive play right there for the ball. An aggressive play right there. You saw Sievert getting involved.
Yeah.
As we wait for the, I believe that. Not quite sure. I think a lot of players are subbing in and out right now.
Looks like this game might be a wrap.
A lot going on right now.
Yeah. Looks like Warwick's gonna take some subs out. Looks like this game might be a wrap, but this was a hard fought game. I mean, this was a very hard fought game.
As you see, I think a timeout was called. I'm completely sure what is exactly going on. You can see the 5 players on the court for Pine Bush all in a huddle right now. Warwick is lined up on the side. Coach talking to the 2 referees standing over there. We're trying to figure out the situation. I mean, we're just as in the dark.
Yeah, like what's going on right now. I think I think what happened was a parent got a little bit mad. Don't know why they got to get involved with that. Let the kids play, you know. So little bit questionable on how I feel about that. I think sometimes parents get a little bit too heated, and I don't get it too. It was a Pine Bush parent, like, you know, let the kids play. You're up by 10. It makes no sense, right?
Been the boys have at it motto, but understandably why they would want to get involved. So with that being said, about a minute is left in this game. I mean, effectively Warwick needs not a miracle, but they need a lot to go right in this last minute if they want to come in with a victory. But we're still waiting on them to finally move over. There they are as they come over back on new.
One minute left. Let's see what happens here. I mean, it doesn't look too promising right now for Warwick. I'm assuming they're just gonna dribble this out, but looks like Pine Bush is taking a couple of free throws, and we'll see what happens over here.
I was gonna say it starts with Pine Bush missing their free throws, and so far so good actually there for Warwick on that front. So if he can miss a second one, maybe Warwick can take this the other direction.
Yeah, agreed. 100% agree with you, Makai.
But he doesn't. So 54 points now on the board for Pine Bush. Warwick trying to drive it down the court. 3 attempted by Rodriguez. Couldn't get it. Moanelli gets 2 instead. 54-47. Less than 50 seconds in this game. Warwick needs the ball quick. Lubkovic playing tight defense. Warwick trying to get this ball back at any means necessary almost. Looks to drive it in. Just passing this ball around and likely trying to run out the rest of the clock, and they draw a foul. And we see the Pine Bush side stand up and applaud. As this believes to be a foul on Warwick.
Yeah. It's not looking too. Looks like. I don't know what's going on right now, Makai. Looks like there's a lot of frustration going on.
A lot of frustration going on over here. As Pine Bush will go to the line. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. I believe it's technical was called of some sort. And the second attempt right here for Pine Bush is no good. So 1 for 2 right there, making the score 47-55, 8 points, 34 seconds. And they're gonna go another player to the line now. First one just short, bounces off the rim. And we'll see as he goes for a second one. And doesn't make either of them, so the gap stays 55-47 for Pine Bush. 34 seconds left.
What a crazy sequence of events, Makai.
So I think a timeout just got called because, yeah, okay. So we even got a chance to breathe right here. Anthony, a kind of chaotic last few minutes of this game.
I mean, the thing about basketball is that, especially in these games, when you really want to win, you know, things get involved, players get mad, things get chippy. It's just, you know, that's just the game. That's just the game. People care about it a lot, and I think that, you know, it got a little bit too heated, and it got to parents, and it got to the players. So it's gonna happen. It's how can you, if you're Warwick, it's how can you come back from this? You know, you got more games. This team isn't even in their division, so. You know, as much as this loss hurts, Warwick really wanted this badly. They didn't really want to end their streak. It's going to happen, you know. It's how can they come back from this.
You can't win every game. You can't win every quarter. You can't score the most points every game. Sometimes things just don't go your way. I mean, miracles can happen. I've seen 8 points happen in this amount of time. I'm not banking on it, but I would love to see if Warwick can do it. As Pine Bush goes to the line again.
It looks like there was a lot of techs.
Yeah, I could imagine why he misses that one, but he'll get one more go at it right here. And this attempt there from number 3, his fourth of them goes in, makes the lead 9 now for Pine Bush, 47-56. 34 seconds still on the clock. And now it looks like Pine Bush will check this one in.
Looks like Pine Bush with the ball.
Warwick playing really aggressive defense. They need the ball because every second that gets wasted is not good for them. And that one goes out, and I imagine it's out on Warwick.
Looks like he's going to go to the line.
This will be a foul. So he'll go to the line for another 2 shots. Man, this is a pretty long final minute.
Yeah, I agree.
Shot goes up. That one's through. Makes the lead 10, 47-57. With just under 27 seconds. Second shot right here for number 3. Shots up and through. Makes it an 11-point game. Siebert just heaves it down the court for Moanelli, who gets no basket right there. And that one gets ripped away from him. And that one gets... there's a sequence of events that just happened right there. Doug Evans, you saw, just made his shot, but it won't matter. As there's another whistle blowing. Might be another foul.
Yeah, Pine Bush is going to get more free throws. I think this game is probably going to come to an end, which sucks because, you know, sadly, the way I look at it is that Warwick was having a hard time this whole game. Do I think they can win this team in the upcoming future? 100%. Warwick is a very, very good basketball team. Personally, I think they have better players than Pine Bush. I think it just wasn't their day-to-day. I think the shots weren't going in. I think, you know, a lot of their problems wasn't going their way, and you know it happens. It's stuff like this that you have to overcome. You know.
47-59 as the clock winds down. Warwick looking for maybe one final basket here. Siebert really wanted that. He drove down there about as hard as I've seen him all season. And that one was a whistle blown with 3 seconds, 3.4 if anyone wants the exact number on the clock, and he'll go to the line.
I like the way they're being coached, you know. No matter what the score is, play through the whistle, play hustle. Doesn't matter how many seconds there are into this game, you keep playing. And that's an unbelievable way. Most teams right now, they would just dribble the ball out and give up. But nope, they want to keep playing. Some of these players, it's going to be their last couple of games playing basketball, so might as well take as much time as you can.
Siebert's first shot no good, but he'll get another attempt right here to cut the lead to 11. And what should probably end the game. No good. Bounces off the rim. So Warwick will probably inbound this if I'm correct, and that'll... Oh no, he'll go for another one. He gains 3 from that. And this shot, no good either. Is he going to go for 4?
Gets 4.
Gets 4. Siebert's 4th attempt here of these 4 is through, and he cuts the lead to 48-59. And they'll inbound this ball to get one shot off, I imagine, and end the game. 3.4 seconds, as you can see. 40, and that's that's Warwick's luck.
Happens.
Like a 3 right there. I believe that was Costco who made it. A 3-pointer made last second there by Jake Costco to make a final score of 59-51 in favor of the Pine Bush Bushmen. And that's all we got, Anthony. Do you have any final thoughts you want to say before we throw us off?
Really, really good game. I mean, props to Pine Bush for having that good of a game, and it's going to happen. That's life. Warwick's going to come back and be better.
So that'll do it here from Warwick Valley High School in our coverage of the Warwick Valley Wildcats versus the Pine Bush Bushmen. A final score of 59-51. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next game.